Greetings and salutations. My name is Don Dillard. I am your ethics professor. In this week 3 video, I'll be discussing the following topics. When can you expect your work to be graded? Some remarks about the written assignments, as well as some remarks about finishing and starting Module 1 and 2. So let's get started.
First, let's talk about my grading schedule. Now, I've set aside Saturdays as the day that I will grade completed work for this class. In particular, it's the day that I'll be grading the work which is past the due dates. This means that your work will sometimes be graded within 3 or 4 days, or maybe even a full week, depending on the due dates for the assignment. For example, the knowledge quiz and the applied knowledge exercises were both due by August 28th, and the Gallery of the Mind exercise is due by August 31st. Both of those are due before Saturday. The next Saturday is September 3rd. So I will have those assignments graded on September 3rd next week. Second, let's talk about the written assignments. As mentioned in the last announcement on August 27th, this is a class which requires a lot of written work. And you'll do your best work by giving yourself lots of mental breathing room between yourself and when the assignment is due. This is because, in general, I am less concerned about right and wrong answers and more interested in how you arrived at that point of view. You can't Google, "What should I say for this assignment?" because the thing you should say is your point of view. And to develop your point of view, you need to sit and reflect about what you actually think. Ask yourself hard questions and try to answer them honestly.
For example, ask yourself, why do I believe this view and not that view? Could I be mistaken about that view? Why does this view make sense? Could it be the case that that view makes more sense than mine? What reasons, evidence, feelings, or intuitions do I have to support this point of view?
Now third, let's talk about Module 1. As of the time of making this video, which is around noon on August 28th, only about 1/2 of the class has actually completed the applied knowledge exercise and the knowledge quiz. Now, if your goal is to make good grades in this class, then that is a very, very, very bad habit. Don't wait until the last minute to do these assignments. Remember, this is not a poetry class. Writing less is not better. Make your reasoning and your writing as explicit and as clear as possible. Now, importantly, Module 1 does not end until August 31st. This is also when the Gallery of the Mind exercise is due. Remember, the modules consist of blocks of around 10 days. The applied knowledge exercise and the knowledge quiz are always due within the first week of that block. And then at the final end of that block, that's when the Gallery of the Mind is due. It is crucially important that you stick to the full course schedule. All the due dates are published on it. If you are confused about the due dates, then it's because you're not watching these videos or you're not following the full course schedule. Finally, fourth, Module 2 starts on September 1st. For this module, we will study a variety of egoist and social contract theories. For the critical reading, you can choose between an article on animal experimentation or an article on the ethics of advertising. Finally, for the 2 reflective readings, you can choose between the works of Ann Waters or Judith Butler. Okay, that's all I have for now. I hope this was helpful. And until next time, take care.